Lady Scott?
Yeah.
How long have you been racing?
About 3 years now. I did do 1 year kind of just doing a bit of racing on a Sunday, local things, but did nothing in between them. Didn't know what I was doing.
How did you come into racing?
It's a bit cringy, really. I did it after the 2012 Olympics, because we went to watch the athletics in London, and then afterwards I was like, I want to start something, started cycling.
Oh, right. Now, the last woman I spoke to, Alice, went to the Olympics and she started racing as well.
Oh my God.
And she was ranked number 9 by a popular magazine in the country.
Oh my God.
So there you go. What do your friends, non-racing friends, make of you doing the sport?
It was a little bit tricky at first, I think, because you get to like the age of 18 and everyone starts going out, and I was like, I can't, I'm training tomorrow. But it's okay. I mean, you get into conversations with people and you kind of get a bit too deep into conversation and they start asking you like, so what is power? And you're like, oh God. And just move on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I would have thought that most girls with the different sports, the popular sports, like
like netball and
yeah, quite different.
Yeah.
What do you get out of racing? Having done it for 3 years, I guess you know.
Yeah, I think it's probably the achievement at the end. Like even when you've not got a good result or the result you wanted, you're still glad that you've done it at the end. It's just a bit of a buzz. Like I enjoy going and seeing everyone and social.
And you do quite a lot of different types of racing. What's your favourite?
That's a hard question. I like the crits just because of the atmosphere. But I think, but I don't know. I think I might be more of a climber in a few years' time. So, we'll see.
What are the highlights of 2017 been?
The Tour of Yorkshire, I think.
Right.
That was like just because it was surreal, like amazing to do a UCI race, and there's all the crowds. It was crazy, yeah.
And what about racing with those girls? Girls that you've probably only seen on telly or read about, or? Yeah,
like I was quite near the front on the start line, so I was like right near Lizzie and like Danny King, and we were like our team all looking at each other like, is this real?
Now the team's been going a couple of years now.
We're going into the second year, yeah.
Right. So this was the 2017 was
the first year.
And what were you doing before that? Were you just riding for yourself then? Were you riding for a club or?
No, I was riding for. I rode for Sunsport Velo, and then we moved to this new team. And before that, I was with the KuotaUK women's team, which was more of a club based. And then I was with Southport Cycling Club as well.
Wow, there's a connection with Dave because that was his first club.
Yeah, I still ride with them now.
What's it like being part of a team? Is it?
It's good, but I think like the support of a team when you all go to a race together, especially abroad, it's like you all kind of buzz off each other and like all the time together, like become good friends. It is nice.
So I can imagine being an individual rider turning up and not having anyone, not talking to anyone and not having that support, but having those group of girls, it must take the nerves away.
Yeah, it does. It kind of takes the attention away from it a bit because you're all chatting, but when I'd go with family or still just to local races and like my dad will just come with me or I'll go on my own, it's just completely different. You're not up for it as much.
Talk us through a typical women's race, because I don't know. How many races would you have done, do you reckon, last year?
Oh God, I don't know. Loads, but at least one a week.
Yeah.
I think.
So 20, 30, 40 it could be.
Or more. I mean, the Tour series there was 3 1 week, weren't there? But loads.
Yeah. So talk us through with all that racing. Is there a typical example of a race, or are they all different?
No, oh God, I'm just clinging on for dear life, I think, in most of them. When I watched women's race, I think it was the Worlds last year, And the women's race, I watched the whole thing and I was like absorbed in it, like it was crazy. There was loads of attacking. And then I watched the men's race, I think it was after, and I watched at the start and got bored, turned it off, and watched the last 10k. But the women's racing is just constant, like it's just crazy, yeah.
And what is your role when you're in that sort of racing? Are you trying to attack off the front, or are you doing other things?
The bigger races, not really, because I am still learning in them. When I am there, I will try and help teammates that I know are capable of doing more than I can. But in the smaller races, I am probably a bit of a sprinter. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Are you in terms of learning a team role? Are you learning new skills, like, I don't know, going back to cars and getting bottles and all that sort of thing, or is that still not?
No, I'm still way off. Yeah, I'm still way off being able to do that, I think.
Yeah. But it is a learning experience.
Yeah.
What's it like sitting in the peloton? Do you find it a nervous thing, or are you quite comfy?
I'm quite comfy because I think you could gradually get used to it, but in a more local race, like say a 2, 3, 4, where there's maybe not as high ability, I think everyone kind of allows for a bit of nerve, and you notice people give you more room. Right. Whereas in like the national series races, and everyone's a lot closer, and there's like I think it's elites to 4th cats can enter them, I think, or elites to 3rd, and then it can get a little bit sketchy, but everyone's quite caring, so it's okay. So
it's not argy-bargy like the men, because the men like to knock each other about.
No, I don't think so. They'd never push each other off. But you can get a confident rider next to someone that's really nervous, and then a touch of handlebars and there'll be a scream or something, and then it'll go down.
What are your strengths as a rider?
Sprinting probably. Depends what kind of race it is. I think because I am short, I should probably be a climber. So I think in a few years that'll probably be my main strength, but at the moment is sprinting. Yeah.
And what skills do you think someone thinking about taking up women's racing? What sort of skills do you need to race on the road?
It's probably confidence first. So I'd say to do like club runs, so you're riding in a group and things like that. But when I was younger, when I first started, I went to a lot of skills sessions by Barry Warrener, which was like every Tuesday night, and go around the local circuit, and we did like riding, no hands, and strength session and chain gangs and stuff, and you don't realise the skills that you do need, like learning them when you're young, but you can develop them when you're older as well.
Tour series, did you enjoy that? Because it can be quite intense.
Yeah, it can. I do enjoy it. It is one of my favourite parts of the year because of the atmosphere and the buzz of just crit racing, but it's a lot of work, and when there's 3 races in 1 week, I was like, knackered the month after. I was just awful.
What was your toughest race in 2017? Because they're quite varied, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all
quite
quite
different.
different.
Tough in a different way to
So yeah, some of the tour series were brutal, and in the rain as well. It's awful, but probably the Tour de Yorkshire, even though it was one of my favourites, I think the distance of it, because I'm not used to that was hard. Yeah.
And would that be the most enjoyable race, being on the start line with all the stars? Or?
Yeah, it was, like going on stage at the start as well, and just finishing at the end, like the accomplishment, and like it was amazing, like for our team to be able to do it as well. And finally, you're working for David Kuoto, and you're also riding, as you will be in 2018, Kuoto bikes. Yeah.
So that must feel quite good.
Yeah, it is.
Feel at home.
Yeah, I feel at home all the time.
Yeah. So what were the 2017 bikes that you rode?
They were the Cryon, which was the light pink one.
Right.
So this year that colours ended, and there's like a new version of the Cryon. So.
Right. So you're still waiting on your new race bikes for 2018.
Yeah. Hopefully it's the Cryon again.
And are you working for KuotaUK? But are you into your bikes, or is it just give me the bike and I'll race on it? from the mechanic?
No, I think like working for a quota, I'd rather have a quota bike, and I do like the way they ride it. On my old bike, when I first went onto a quota, I had a KuotaUK, which is like a lime green one, and I could really tell the difference when I was riding it. And I've hired bikes when I've been on training camps and stuff, and even though I work here and I ride for them, it genuinely is so far my favourite brand.
And winter's going well? Or are you not so much, because the season's still a bit way off?
Yeah, well, I'm going to Gran Canaria later this week for some sun, because it's just rained and been really cold. But yeah, I've done quite a few turbo sessions.
So you've been quizzing Dylan about what to expect there?
Yeah, I was asking him today. Yeah, he's had a week there.
What do you enjoy more, dressing up in a nice skin suit for a night out in front of the Tour Series crowd, or a lovely outfit for a night on the town?
Going out. I do like going out, but I think getting dressed up to go out for a night out on the town, it can get quite stressful, because you have to pick an outfit and you have to stick eyelashes on, and it's really hard. But if you're putting a skin suit on, you've just got one option, so probably putting a skin suit on.